Well, thank you, Commissioner, but to simply say thank you for an honor such as this is not enough. I'm very happy to be joining these great men in the Baseball Hall of Fame. I've had ties with all of them. I managed Johnny in a couple of all-star games, and I knew he would become one of the game's great catchers. As a World Series opposing manager, Carl's talents were painfully evident. Al was one of the best umpires. I always appreciated his fair judgment, and I'm glad we're still friends. I have to mention Harry because we did come up together. He as a broadcaster, me as a player, and we got together back there in St. Louis, that great city, baseball city of St. Louis. Harry, we're still going strong. I admire all these men, and I'm thrilled to be joining them in receiving baseball's highest honor, especially on the occasion of the Hall of Fame's 50th anniversary. Baseball's been my whole life. 47 years ago, my friends, Joe Linneman, Joe Hockey, and myself hitchhiked a ride on a milk truck from Germantown, Illinois to St. Louis. We were going for a tryout with the St. Louis Cardinals. I never thought that milk truck ride would eventually lead to Cooperstown and then baseball's highest honor. First base was growing up in Germantown, Illinois. I could find a ball game and play every day. Everybody played in Germantown. My sister, my 5 brothers. Pop would come home from work from the coal mines and then go play ball. And Mom was just great. She went along with all this baseball commotion. I wish they were here today. But I'm happy my brothers, Andy, Mick, Elmer, Joe, and their families are here with me today. Could you stand up, brothers? Where were they? In fact, a lot of my buddies from Germantown are here, including my lifelong friend, Joe Linneman, and his wife, Babe. We had some great times in Germantown. Second base was when I became a major league player. I would play any position my manager asked. Whatever it took to win, I was willing to do. All I ever wanted was to be on that lineup card every day and become a champion. I've been a member of some great teams, like the championship teams John Quinn and Fred Haney put together in Milwaukee in '57 and '58. I was also on the last Giant team Horace Stoneham had in New York. And Charlie Finley gave me the opportunity to coach in the American League. I've had the unique pleasure of being teammates with some of the greatest players in the history of baseball. Stan the Man, Willie Mays, Warren Spahn, Henry Aaron, and Eddie Matthews. But my best memories are being a St. Louis Cardinal and participating as a player, a manager, and a coach in 7 World Series. As a rookie, can you imagine stepping into a lineup that listed Terry Moore, Enos Slaughter, the Cooper boys, Burkeen, Poulette, and Karowski, and eventually a partner at the Keystone with Morty Marion. But the luckiest break for me was when I became Stan Musial's roommate. We had great games and good times together. Stan and Lil are dear friends, and I'm glad, once again, we will be roommates here in the Hall of Fame. I owe so much to Mr. Gussie Bush and the Cardinal organization. I've come to the Cardinals 3 different times, and I know Gussie is responsible for my tenure with the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm sorry he cannot be here today. Still, I'm delighted to see so many friends from the Cardinal organization, Fred Coleman and his wife Mildred and others. I'd like to mention some other people from the Cardinals who have meant so much to me: Bing Devine, Bob Bowman, and Dr. Stan London. Also, many players who gave their best for me during my 12 years as a manager. I cannot forget the favorable treatment by the press and radio throughout the country. Two other people I cannot leave out are Dr. William Warner and Dr. Joe Lucido. Their medical skills enabled me to continue my playing career. Finally, I would like to give a tremendous ovation to the millions of fans who have supported me. Playing for you has been fantastic. Third base happened 42 years ago when I met a dark-haired Irish gal on a Grand Avenue streetcar. She asked me for my autograph. Well, 2 years later, I signed her up. Mary, would you stand, please? I had the best father and mother-in-law in the world. They helped Mary with the children, and Pop O'Reilly pinched hit for me so many times. I would like for you to meet my children right now. Kathleen, Eileen, Kevin, and Colleen. And I'm very proud of them. I have 3 wonderful sons-in-laws and a lovely daughter-in-law. But especially dear to Mary and me are our grandchildren, all 9 of them. What a ball team. And so, for 45 continuous years, I've worn a Major League uniform as a player, a coach, and manager. And today, I'm still putting on that uniform to coach for Whitey and the Cardinals. Baseball's been my only job. I still get a thrill putting on that uniform and to hear that wonderful words of play ball. Baseball has given me recognition throughout the world, and now it is rewarding me with this greatest honor of being inducted in the Hall of Fame. I guess I've crossed home plate. Thank you, Veterans Committee. But I would like to share one little with you, Mary's favorite quotes, and mine too. In the midst of winter, I finally learned that there was within me an invincible summer. I am humbly grateful. God has truly blessed us, my family and me. We give you our heartfelt thanks. Thank you.